the coins. As you can see here, I have a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and a $50. Yes, they have made $50 from time to time, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, we're going to discuss the penny right here. Now, the penny was derived from the British currency pence. They have an actual British currency called pence, and the penny is derived from that. And the penny did not always have the face of Lincoln on the front. But before we get into that, I wanted to say that the Mint Act of 1792 was the act that caused all these coins to be created. Okay? The penny here was originally copper, and it actually was a little bit bigger than the modern penny of today. But if you want to research that, you go right ahead, because I'm not going to discuss that much here. Alright? But to identify the penny, first of all, it is worth 1 cent. Okay? So, if you had 5 of these, you'd have 1 of these. If you had 10 of these, you'd have 1 of these. If you had 25 of these, you'd have 1 of these. And if you had 50 of these, you'd have 1 of these. Okay? So, 5 pennies make a nickel, 10 pennies make a dime, 25 pennies make a quarter, and 50 pennies make a $50. Alright. Now, in 1909, Abraham Lincoln's face was put for the first time on the penny. And then if you flipped it back over, you would see the Lincoln Memorial. Now, the Lincoln Memorial was not stamped on the penny until 1959. Okay? And the reason why is because in 1909 it was the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, and in 1959 it was the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. And that's why these front and back were stamped like this. Alright, so this is what all pennies are really supposed to look like. Unfortunately, in this 21st century, people have decided to get more fancy, and they have made funky little coins, and you can hardly tell what these coins look like anymore. But you are actually in luck, because all of these coins I'm showing you right now came from the year 1976, and 1976 was the bicentennial year. It was the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And it just happened to be one of my favorite years. That's why I have a collection of the bicentennial coins. And no, they are not for sale. Sorry. But this is the bicentennial penny right here. And as you can see, Abraham Lincoln on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back. And I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.